Hey guys, welcome to my review of Earth 2 issue number 1. Now before I get on to this review, I would like to mention a couple of things. So basically Earth 2 is a new 52 comic that just been released this week to replace 8 comic books that had just ended in the new 52 line because they weren't selling so well, so they got cut off and now they're being replaced by 8 more, brand new New 52 comics, and Earth 2 is one of them. Now for new readers, Earth 2 is basically a parallel universe of the DC universe. And basically it means like, okay, we have the regular DC universe right now, with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, the Justice League, and all that. But there are other parallel universes, and this one's called Earth 2. Noticing the title Earth 2 just means another parallel universe. And sometimes in these parallel universes, basically, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman could have different actions. They have different outcomes. Just like in the Justice League Unlimited series or the Justice League cartoon series, they had another parallel universe where they had a Justice League, but they were called the Justice Lords. And basically, it's the Justice League that, has taken control of the government, and they basically rule the world with the iron fist. And they also made a movie about it called, not a movie about the Justice League animated series, but there's a movie called Crisis on Infinite Earths, where the Justice League travels to another parallel universe where, the other, there's another Justice League, but basically Superman's called Ultraman, Batman's called, what is it, Night Owl? I believe, Owl. And then Wonder Woman's called Superwoman. And basically, yeah, there's just a different alternate universe, and basically the Justice League are bad guys, and the villains in that universe are actually good guys. So yeah, just to mention that out, just for brand new readers. But basically, it already tells you up front on the front cover. I'm just going to show you the front cover here. So right here, Earth 2, we see Superman, Batman right there, Wonder Woman. Now, in these parallel universes, their designs actually look way different. So of course, you just gotta tell differently because you can't just have the same costume, right? So right here, it says, "The epic begins." And right here it says, a different world, a different destiny. So right here on the front cover, for new readers already, it just tells you that this comic book is basically, a different universe, different parallel universe of the DC universe. So that's good for new readers. I wasn't going to pick up, any of the new comics that were actually going to come out to fill in the spots for the new 52 because I already, have a lot of comic books that I've been picking up, and I'm, short on cash, so I can't always be picking up all these brand new awesome comics that are coming out. I saw this in the ad of, what is it? I think Batman Detective Comics, and I looked at it and I was like, this looks pretty awesome, Earth 2, because I really did like the parallel universe kind of deal and whatnot. So I wanted to read about it. So I decided, okay, someone asked me, are you going to pick up the Earth 2 comic book? So I did. Now, I'm rambling on a lot right now. So let's get on to my summary of the comic right now. Now, I'm going to try to keep it, spoiler-free because a lot of things happen in this issue. I mean, a lot of things happen in this issue. And when it means that the epic begins, it literally means that epic begins. So yeah, we open up with someone monologuing, talking about some kind of event that happened 5 years ago, where some creatures called the parademons came from these kind of energy, tubes, they call it, but technically it's called a boom tube. And the parademons, if you guys don't know who the parademons are, they appeared on Apocalypse, and they work for Darkseid. And in the Justice League comic book, they did invade Earth in the New 52, and Earth 2 is doing the same thing. The parademons are invading Earth, and the humans and the superheroes are fighting against them. But so far, all we have that in the line of defense are just actual human soldiers. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are the only people fighting against the parademons. And then we open up with Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman fighting them parademons off, and Wonder Woman and Superman are actually holding them off from Batman because Batman's trying to get to the parademons' towers. So yeah, and then later on, the person monologue saying that in their hearts, they probably know that this is their final moment, that this is going to be the last adventure they're going to ever have. Now, foreshadowing something here, but I'm not going to try to go into explanation what that means. I'm going to leave you guys to, you know, ponder on what that means or pick up the issue. It's really good though. But yeah, after that, we see Batman and Wonder Woman and Superman, they have their own monologues too. Superman's really upset because they're invading Metropolis. Where they are at right now are at Metropolis. Metropolis is just freaking desolate. It's just chaotic and crazy. Everything's destroyed. He talks about Lois Lane dying a stupid, ridiculous death, meaning that Lois Lane is not of this world anymore. And Superman has nothing left to live for but to fight against these parademons and try to protect Earth. As for Wonder Woman, she's upset at the parademons because she's the last Amazon on Earth. The parademons has killed her sisters, everybody on her island, and she is pissed and she's ready to kill. All she can think about is killing these parademons. And yeah, and then basically Batman is actually going off to try to infiltrate their tower. And when he actually reaches the tower, we see one of the parademons try to almost attack Batman, but he gets killed off. And we are introduced to the Robin of this universe. Now, I'll touch upon her a little bit later on. And when I mean her, yes, Robin's a girl. And yeah, so after that, we basically go to another part of the, not the universe, but another part of the Earth. I forgot where they are, but basically Kara, Supergirl of this universe, is watching over all the soldiers that basically are transferring nuclear missiles to you know, attack the towers just in case Batman's plan, you know, fails. So Supergirl's just watching over them, trying to, you know, see if anything goes wrong, if the parademon starts attacking them, she can protect them because, you know, Kara's Supergirl. And in the end, basically we see the soldiers talk it out, or they're having a little argument or whatever because one of the soldiers is actually checking out Supergirl and yada yada yada, but nothing important. And then later on we actually learn about Batman's plan. Batman tells Kal-el, or Superman, and Wonder Woman, his plan is that he wants to infiltrate one of the Parademon's towers, or Apocalypse towers, and basically send a virus into the towers because they notice that once you destroy the towers, basically whatever happens is they're going to send a new tower up, and all the information from the old tower reaches to the other towers around the world. So what he wants to do is actually implant a virus in one of these towers, and when the virus is implanted and the tower is destroyed, the virus will be able to send that information towards the other towers, destroying all the other ones. Smart plan there, Batman. Really smart there. And then basically open back up with Wonder Woman and Superman fighting against the parademons, and we see a godlike creature flying down in a glow aura. Not gold, yeah, gold aura. And basically this is Hermes, the messenger of the gods. And he basically tells Wonder Woman that it's sad that the gods are dying. Mars, Jupiter, all of them are dying slowly, and the gods are slowly dying off, and Diana's getting pissed that now she has to avenge her sisters, the Amazons, and the gods themselves, and Hermes is scared for his life that he might be losing it too. And then what happens is, I'm going to try to keep it spoiler free, we see Steppenwolf. The first introduction of Steppenwolf, the first appearance of Steppenwolf, because he's been mentioned in the Justice League comic book series, but he has not made a full facial appearance at all. We see a shadow of him, or him in the shadows, and his face is all covered dark up and you can't really see how it looks like, but he makes his first appearance in Earth 2. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Later on we see the Paradians pile up on Superman, and that's it. But in Kara, you know, overhears this big rush of, like, I don't know, just mayhem and chaos, and she rushes over to Superman and Wonder Woman. While Batman goes into the tower, he already infiltrated the tower, implants the virus, tower explodes, Robin and Supergirl notice all this chaos is going on, but they see a boom tube appear, and all the parademons are all dying and falling out of the skies, and they said, the plan has worked, yay! And then Robin and Supergirl rushes into the boom tube, not knowing where they appear, but they will appear in the World's Finest issue #1 that just came out this week also. So pick that issue up if you want to continue on what happens to Robin and Supergirl. Afterwards, we see Alan Scott give a sort of speech, which I won't mention what kind of speech is given. But yeah, the world is saved. Then we open up with two two characters. They're a couple named Jay and Joanna. They're arguing, and Joanna's leaving Jay, saying that he's a loser, and she's making it really harsh, and she's dumping all these mean words, and just it is really harsh. Really, I feel really bad for Jay. I don't know what he did wrong, but she's leaving him, and Jay is left there alone. But as he's sitting on top of a rooftop, he sees, I think it's a rooftop, I believe it's a rooftop, but he sees a shooting star, but this shooting star seems odd because it crashes near him. And who is it other than? Hermes tells Jay that they need a new hero, that a greater threat is coming, and they need a hero to protect them. And Hermes says, will you help me? And now in the end of the issue, it says, introduction, next issue, The Flash. Wow, that was a mouthful. Now, this issue, when it meant the epic begins, this issue was really epic. Now, I try to keep it spoiler-free because a lot of things did happen. A lot of epic things happened. And it's really great. The action scenes are really phenomenally awesome. I really loved it. I was just so happy to read this. It was just amazing. I cannot believe I didn't pick this up on Wednesday because it took me till Friday to actually seem interested and pick this up. But man, was it a good pickup. It's great. The art is fantastic and amazing. The fight scene with Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman against a parademons. Oh, awesome. When I meant Robin was a girl, Robin is actually Helena. Now, this isn't a big thing because if you guys do know, if you have read about the parallel universes of the DC universe, we know that Batman and Catwoman had a daughter named Helena, who is also called Huntress. And basically in this universe, Helena, I don't know who the wife is, they don't mention it's Catwoman, but we don't know who it is, so I can't say, but Helena is Batman's daughter, and she is the current Robin, which is really interesting. Now, Kara's character, there's nothing different about Kara. She's the same Kara in the DC universe. She's Supergirl's, but she's Superman's cousin. Same thing with Batman. Batman's Bruce Wayne. They carry out the whole same, costumes. Superman has this, S on his chest. Wonder Woman still keeps, the same Amazon look with the set, she has a skirt. She doesn't have pants, though, which is good because a lot of people don't like Wonder Woman wearing pants, but she does have armor around her legs. Sort of like stockings, but like just armor stockings, I guess you can say. Batman keeps the same look, cowl, bat symbol, great. Also, what we notice here is that he doesn't really throw batarangs. He actually throws batons or sticks, which is pretty awesome, pretty cool. But yeah, they keep it the same characters, there's nothing different. Like in the other parallel universe, they call Superman Ultraman, Wonder Woman Supergirl, not Supergirl, but Superwoman, and Batman Owl or whatever. But yeah, keeping the same, interest. But then the Flash, there's something different about the Flash, because we know Hermes, or Mercury, basically, the old Flash in the DC universe, the first Flash, he basically got his powers from Mercury, from wearing the helmet. And this can actually pay homage to that old sort of, interest. And I forgot what the old Flash's name was called, but I believe it was Jay. I can't remember, but correct me if I'm wrong, just mention it to me because I'm still new to the DC universe, because the only Flashes I know is Wally West, Barry Allen, and all that stuff. That's all I basically know. I'm so sorry if I got things wrong here, but forgive me here. But I highly suggest you guys pick up Earth 2. It's a really phenomenal series. Great, well-told story. A lot of just plot twists that you can't see coming in this issue. I mean, it's foreshadowing something, but seriously, I'm trying to snap my fingers here, but yeah, bam, bam, bam. A lot of things happen in this issue, which is fantastic. Steppenwolf making his first appearance and actually commenting on his costume. It did remind me of Hades' costume in the Justice League cartoon series, just to mention that out. But yeah, highly suggest you guys pick up Earth 2, just for the hell of it. It's a good read. If you guys are interested, pick up Earth 2. And if you guys just want a good read, like I said, if you guys want a good read, pick it up. If you guys are interested in seeing a parallel universe of the DC universe or the Justice League universe, then pick this issue up. It's really fantastic, really awesome, and amazing. I can't wait to actually see, the Flash, Green Lantern make an appearance, because they do make an appearance in this universe. And I just can't wait to see what happens next. What's this greater evil that's coming out? And what was the fate of Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman in that 5-year event? What happened to them? I didn't want to spoil what happened to them, but really what happened to them. You guys are going to have to question yourselves or pick up this issue. It was really fantastic and really awesome. And in honor of today, I would like to mention, yes, I am wearing a Captain America t-shirt. In honor of the Avengers, I did not watch the Avengers last night or today, for the matter of fact, because I'm afraid that there's no tickets or I can't get a seat in the theater, so I'm going to watch it tomorrow on Free Comic Book Day. So yay for that. I'll give you my impressions of Avengers tomorrow. So see you guys later. This is my review of Earth 2, and hopefully you guys enjoy and like this review. So see you guys later.